was so anticlimactic. Happy freaking New Year's, guys. What the heck? It is 2024. Let that sink in. 2024? Are you kidding me? 2014 was 10 years ago? Ma'am, take me back to 2014. I miss it. How the heck is it 2024? I don't even know. I don't even want to think about it. I would go into detail about how 2023 was a year of growth, a year of journey, so many ups and downs. Yeah, well, we're not doing that. 2023 was terrible. 2023 had some ups, but it had a lot more downs. And honestly, I'm just grateful that I got out of 2023 alive. So yeah, 2023 was a very interesting year, I will say. Like, I don't understand how I was so, like, last year going into 2023, I was like so enthusiastic. I was like, it's gonna be my year. I've learned my lesson. I'm not gonna say that this year is gonna be my year, because oh my gosh, the universe said, boom, here you go, boom, here you go. Just more and more absolute crap. And it yeah, so now we're here in 2024. It's actually January 12th. It's not even the 1st or the 2nd or the 3rd. It's literally the 12th. But that's okay, because we're here. And this year, I'm really going to focus on my goals and what I want to achieve, and actually, you know, do all the habits that I want to do, and like do things. I really want to do more things in my life than I did last year. Last year was just so bad that, like, it honestly just like feels like this year is like just so fresh. And like, yeah, we're trying to reinvent myself. I don't know if that's actually gonna work this year, but we're not gonna give up. We're gonna try. But yeah, so this vlog is all gonna be about reinventing myself and just talking about my goals. And I love how I have like my goals for January, but also my year-long goals, because my year-long goals, some of those I'm looking at and I'm like, is that realistic? I don't know, but go big or go home, right? I also have my habits and stuff like that. So I thought, you know, we'd go over my January goals, my January habits, and then my New Year's goals, and just all that kind of fun stuff. So let's get started with this video. Oh my goodness, a new location, even though the last location is literally less than 5 steps away. Anyways, we're gonna go over my goals and habits for January. I will go over my New Year's goals a little bit later, but I just thought I would go over my January goals and habits first, since that's a lot smaller than my New Year's goals. My New Year's goals is a lot. So I thought, let's go over my January stuff first before we get into the whole new year. But first things first, my first goal is read 2 books. You guys, I have 7 books that I have started and not finished. So I would like to bring that number down, because I have so many other books that I would really like to read, and I really need to bring the number of books I've started down. So yeah, hopefully we can read 2 books. I literally am halfway through Iron Flame. You guys, I love that book so much. So I'm pretty sure I'll get that done in January, and then I have another like 2 books that I could easily get through. So hopefully we get the 2 books done for January. The second is I want to post 4 YouTube videos. I love creating content, and I've really fallen off my game in the past year just because of mental health and school and all that kind of stuff. So I really want to get back into posting YouTube videos. I really do find enjoyment in posting. It definitely helps bring out my creative side, which I definitely need. I don't really do it to like become a content creator. I wouldn't mind though. But I do want to get back into just posting more regularly, because I do love it and miss it. So that is my second goal. My third goal is I want to meditate 3 out of the 7 days a week, because I really fell off on meditation. I don't even remember the last time I meditated before I put this as a goal for January. I truly don't. So meditation. The fourth one is I want to make my bed every day. I really fell off my game on making my bed. I used to make it every day for months on end. And then my mental health just got really bad, and I just like didn't want to make my bed, so I never did. So now we're gonna try to get back into it. So that's my 4th goal. And then my 5th goal is to drink 5 to 6 cups of water a day. You guys, my water intake is so bad. I'm about to buy a freaking Stanley so I can get my water intake. I really don't understand the hypes of Stanleys, but like, man, if I can get my water intake, I wouldn't mind actually, you know? Anyways, now for my habits. First off, of course, make my bed every day. I really want to try to like make that into something that I don't even think about. I just do it. The second one is I want to stretch. I've been really off on stretching. I'm so stiff. The knots in my back are insane. My hamstrings are so tight. I really just want to be able to like do the splits again. I used to be a gymnast, but I've just lost a lot of flexibility. So I'd love to get back into stretching because I know it's really good for your body. So I'm trying to do that every day. Third one is meditate, of course. Again, really struggled with this. I've been using Headspace. It's been a little bit helpful. I definitely have like really fallen off it though. Like I definitely struggle trying to like meditate. So hopefully by like implementing it every day or like 3 out of the 7 days a week, it is helpful for me. Next is skincare. I have fallen off the skincare game, guys. I just like making my bed. When I'm depressed, I just have a really hard time like doing things, and like my skin's important. I really want to help it. So I really want to start doing my skincare every single day and actually doing it. If you're gonna judge me for not doing my skincare, goodbye. It's definitely just something I really need to work on. So we're definitely putting it in as a habit, and hopefully it will get easier for me to do. The next one is I need to go to bed before midnight. Now, we're 12 days in and each day has been X'd out because I've gone to bed past midnight. I'm trying to fix my sleep schedule. I've been sleeping in really late, like 1 p.m., 2 p.m. late. It's been really bad. So I've been trying to go to bed earlier, but I just have been really struggling with going to sleep. So I'm trying to figure out ways that will help me sleep better, because like I feel like I could sleep for 8 to 10 hours and I'm still freaking exhausted when I wake up. And then also wake up before 10 a.m. I did wake up before 10 a.m. today. It was really nice. I felt like I could actually like do more things. But it's definitely something I need to work on. It's just like waking up before 10 a.m. and actually getting up, not like waking up then going back to sleep. Like I really need to do that. And then lastly, no soda. The last like 2 months I like drank a lot of soda, all this kind of stuff, and so now I really just want to like take a step back and not do any soda, just to like help my body and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully like drinking a lot of water will help me not drink soda. But yeah, those are my goals and habits for January. We'll see how it goes, but I think for now I'm gonna go outside, sit in the sun, and read Iron Flame just to get some UV rays. And it looks like it's a beautiful day, so why not go outside and enjoy what the universe has given me. So a little bit of change of plans. I'm not gonna go outside and read. I'm actually gonna go to the grocery store with my dad, so I'll still be able to go outside and get some UV rays, which will be nice, but I just won't be reading. I will say though, I love going outside and reading because the sun feels so good, and I'm very lucky to be living in San Diego where like it's not raining or snowing or freezing cold, so I'm able to like do that in this time of year. But we're gonna go to the grocery store instead. I do need to pick up a couple of food items just to make some meals, but yeah, let's go to the grocery store. Hopefully it's not too packed, but yeah. I'm gonna be so honest with y'all, it is so freaking cold in this grocery store right now. I'm freezing my butt off. Like, why is it so cold? Excuse the lighting. I'm literally using my computer as some sort of lighting because my overhead light is just too yellow for my liking. So we're trying to use my computer to just make it look a little bit better. I don't really know if it's working, but anyways, we're gonna get into my 2024 goals, what I want to focus on, and all that kind of stuff. 2023 was a really rough year for me personally. I really struggled. The amount of anxiety attacks, panic attacks, and just overall mental breakdowns was a lot. And I really struggled. I fell into this like pitch black hole, and for whatever reason, I just could not pull myself out of it. I just kept falling deeper and deeper, and I know a lot of my friends and family saw that, and it was just a really rough year. I don't really know what occurred that just made the year so rough, but it just seemed like things just kept like piling on, and it just kept getting darker and darker, and I really struggled. And so this year I really want to be a better me. I want to be happier. I want people to see me and be like, oh my gosh, Charlotte, like you look so much more happier. You look like filled with light. Like you look like you love life. And that's what I want. I want to love life this year. And so that's like something I'm really trying to focus on. And also, you know, everyone talks about that mantra, new year, new me. I want to live by new year, better me. Because what is new me going to do? Like, you're still dealing with everything you're dealing with. Like, don't you just want to like better the person you are now? Like, why make a new version of yourself when you could just make yourself better? So that's kind of what I really want to focus on this year, is just being a better me to myself, to my friends, to my family, etc. Like, I just want to be a better person to myself. I want to be happy, and I want to love life, and I want to feel free from this. So yeah, I have my bullet journal right here, and we're just gonna go over my goals for 2024. There are 23 goals, and I know that's quite a lot. Some of them are more personal, some of them are just, oh, work on this, work on that, yada yada yada. But we're gonna get right into it. The first one is I want to travel more. I like never travel. Last year I went to Vegas and I went to Washington, and then I went to San Jose, and then I moved back home. And so like I didn't really like go out of like California, Oregon, PNW area. So this year I want to travel more. I want to go to different states. I want to, you know, I would say I want to go to Europe and stuff, but I don't have the financial means for that. So I just want to like go to different states. I want to go visit my friends who live in different states. So that's like my biggest one, is really I just want to travel more and like make it efficient, like make it cheap. Not like, I'm not trying to be expensive with this. I want to be cheap. The second one is I want to find a job that makes me happy. Of course, like I need a job that like makes money. But I also like want a job that I'm actually happy with. I don't want to be miserable, because honestly, like I make myself miserable by my brain. So why would I want to work for something that makes me miserable? And I know like I may not have the ability to do that. I know a lot of people don't. And so I'm just like really hoping that I can like find a job that does make me happy, at least for the most part, you know? So that's my second goal. My third goal is I want to be consistent with content. I really want to post more on YouTube. I want to post more on Instagram. I have been really slacking on just like posting in general, and I really want to post more. Like I love posting. So I do want to start like posting more content. I just definitely struggle in two areas. One, figuring out what content to make, and two, anytime I make content and I start editing it, I'm just like so not happy with it. I just like hate it, and then I'm just like, I don't want to post it. So then sometimes I post it and I'm like, this is not my best work, or other times I just like don't post at all. So then like there are long periods of time where I just don't post, which sucks, because I do want to post more. I need to stop being so harsh on myself, because I know with consistency I'll get better. So, and I do want to grow like my subscribers, and the people who follow me. And like I love everyone who follows me now. So if you follow me, thank you, because that means so freaking much. But I do want to grow this little like community, because I think it'd be awesome, and I'd love to like talk to more people and stuff like that. So I definitely want to be more consistent with making content. My fourth goal is I really just want to work on my mental health. I want to work on my anxiety. I want to work on my depression. I want to work on my overthinking. My mental health is literally one of the biggest reasons why I'm not happy in life. I literally like, my mental health just like destroys me, and it's something I really want to work on. I know I should probably go on to antidepressants. I used to be when I was younger, and then I just like kind of fell off. But like I really want to try to like fix my mental health before getting back onto antidepressants. Like I want to see if I can like, you know, maybe fix my diet or something like that and see if that'll help. And I'm not saying like it's gonna work, but like I do want to like give it a try and actually actively work on fixing my mental health, because I've always talked about like, oh yeah, I'll work on it, but like, do I really? Because then like when the going gets tough, I'm like, oh no, I don't want to do it. No. So that's my 4th goal. Number 5, I want to move my body more. I miss going to the gym. I was going to the gym last year and I was doing good. But I've kind of fallen off it, and honestly I don't have the funds right now to get a gym membership. So I really want to like move my body more and actually like do it, because I really struggle with like at home workouts, but I really just want to like kind of force myself to do it. It's like do workouts at home or go on a walk. Something I thought about like last night was anytime I have a negative self-talk, I should do like 5 push-ups, 5 sit-ups, 10 push-ups, whatever. Like I should do something like that to like move my body. Number 6 is I want to get outside every day. Like even if it just means going into my backyard and just standing in the sun, I just want to get outside every day, because there are times when I'm really depressed and I just want to sit in my room and rot, and I don't want to go outside or do anything. And I know going out in the sun would make me so much more happier. So like I just want to go outside more. I want to go outside every day, even if it's for sunset or just for like a random like 1 minute, like just something like that. My 7th goal is I really want to fix my sleep schedule and wake up earlier. My sleep schedule is such a mess. I just like haven't been like going to bed early. I haven't been waking up early. I don't know what it is. It just feels like I could sleep for 8 to 10 hours and I am still exhausted. So I need to figure out if it's like a hormone issue. I really also like another thing which I should put down in my goals when I'm done is work on fixing my hormones, because I know my hormones are out of whack. I've been on birth control for 10 years. I know. So something I should work on this year too, which I will add, is working on my hormones to see if it'll help me with my sleep schedule. The next goal, number 8, is I want to read 20 books. Now, that is a low number compared to a couple years ago, but last year when I got into grad school, I just stopped reading. Like I could not like enjoy reading books when I was in school. It was just so rough. Goal number 9. So you guys don't know, but I vape and I'm actually doing really good. I want to only vape in social settings. So like if I'm out at a bar or stuff like that, I want to like allow myself to do that if I want to. There is a fly, but I want to quit like vaping consistently throughout the day, because I for the past like 2 years like really struggled with like vaping every single day and like waking up to going to bed like vaping consistently. And actually like I've been doing pretty good. Like I actually just started doing this a couple days ago, and I thought I would be struggling a lot more, but I'm honestly doing pretty good about like not hitting a vape. There is this fly and it won't go away. So that's something that I want to work on, and then honestly like I am doing a lot better about it. So I'm hoping that I see some health benefits from it, because I never really noticed if my health was like declining in some way from vaping. So maybe like by not doing it so often, I can see some improvements if there is any. Number 10 is I want to cut back on soda. I wasn't a big soda drinker when I was younger, and then I just like really started drinking it last year, or even like in the past, like since I've gotten older, like just drinking more soda. So I really want to cut back on soda. Like I don't want to drink it every day, because I used to drink it every day since like coming back home. So I really want to like cut that out, or at least not drink it as much. And then number 11, I want to can I speak? I want to up my water intake. Yeah, we're not really big water drinkers here, so I really need to up my water intake on that. Number 12, I want to heal my relationship with food. I have struggled with eating disorders and just with food in general for the past 10 years now, and so I really just want to make a better and healthier relationship with food. I want to be able to eat 3 meals a day and like not feel pain. Anytime I eat I get really bad stomach and back pain, and I just like can't tell if it's because of like health reasons or what, but like I just want to be able to like eat food and enjoy it and just like have that freedom about not having so much anxiety around food. We're gonna heal that. We're gonna be better about that because food, oh my goodness, because food is fuel. Next, I want to quit picking at my nails. I have a tendency when I'm anxious to pick at my nails or like my cuticles. I want to stop doing that. I need to stop doing it. It's so bad. Another thing is I need to stop twirling my hair. I'll like sit here. Like, do you see? Okay, do you see this? You see how short that is compared to this side? Like, or to the rest of my hair? That's because I will twirl my hair and then yank it out. So I really want to stop twirling my hair because I do want healthy hair. My goal, number 15, is letting go of the past. I'm really bad at like holding on to the past and like thinking about it and then like spiraling and then all that kind of stuff. And I really just want to learn to let it go because it's in the past for a reason and there's nothing you can do about it, and you just need to let it go. Like, you gotta let that go. Number 16, I want to meditate more. I used to like do it all the time and then just really fell off it. So I really want to meditate more because I know it would be helpful. Number 17, I want to stop comparing myself to others. I'm really bad at this. I compare myself to other people. It's gotten to the point where, and I don't think this is a bad thing, I have blocked people who I don't know, obviously. Like, I don't know these people. But I blocked them because I would go onto their like Instagram accounts and then I would just like look at what they post and I'm like, oh my goodness, like, why am I like not as pretty as them, or yada yada yada. Like, I would just compare myself really badly to these people, so I always end up having to block them. And like, I'm sure they're great, nice people, but like mentally, like, I can't do it. So I just want to stop comparing myself to others because what is that going to do? We're all different individuals. We're all unique in our own ways, and there's no reason to compare ourselves. But it's like, it's easier to say that than to do it. And then to go on to that, number 18 is I want to let go of what I can't control. I have really bad issues with wanting to control something that I can't control, which then spirals me. So I just want to let that go. Like, I want to be like, okay, like, I can't control this, so I'm just going to let it be and let it do its own thing. So that's like something I really want to work on this year as well. A lot of these are really just like a lot of mental health stuff. Number 19, I just want to lower my screen time on my phone. Oh my goodness, like, my phone screen time is so bad. It's so bad. And this next goal is why my screen time is so high is to stop mindless scrolling. I will mindless scroll so badly. Like, I'll be scrolling for hours not doing anything and just like scrolling through social media. And I think a lot of it does have to do with like my ADHD and autism. Is like, I really struggle, like, when I feel like I'm like stuck and I need to do something, I will like put myself into like a mindless scroll because I'm like terrified, or like, I don't remember the name that someone called it, but it's like, you're terrified, so like, you are not terrified, but like, you're just scared and you just don't want to do it, so then you're just like in this like frozen state. So I really want to work on that because I know it's not healthy for me, one, for like my brain and eyes, and two, like, just for my mental well-being. Number 21, this is a big one. I want to work on my anxious attachment in relationships and friendships. I need to work on it because I get so anxiously attached to an individual that like, when they don't talk to me, I'll freak out. I'm like, oh my God, like, did I do something wrong? Like, are you mad at me? Blah, blah, blah. A lot of this has to do with trauma in my childhood. And even just like as a young adult being in like toxic relationships and stuff. But I have really bad anxious attachment issues where I just really struggle with like what if, like, am I not good enough? Like, oh my God, are they mad at me? Like, oh my goodness, this one person I talk to, I'm always like, are you mad at me? And they're like, no, why would I be mad at you? And I'm just like, I don't know, like, that's just what my brain is telling me. And that's really something I need to work on because it's not healthy for me. It's not healthy for them. And like, it's holding me down. Like, sometimes I can't do things because all I can think about is like, oh my God, like, what if I did something wrong? And I have to like remind myself, like, if you had done something wrong, they would have told you. And if they don't tell you that you did something wrong, that's on them, not me, because they didn't tell me. And so I really need to work on like my anxious attachment. I literally have a book here called Anxious Attachment Recovery, which I really need to read. But like I started reading and then I started getting anxiety because I was like, oh my God, this is me really badly. But I know like I can't have a healthy and successful relationship if I don't work on it. But then it's also hard because it's like, I know that even if I read this book and really work on my anxious attachment, once I get into a relationship, like I'm still going to struggle with those, you know, ideas. So it's definitely like just like learning how to work with it and trying to be better about it. Number 22 is to stop the negative self-talk. You guys, my negative self-talk is so bad. That's like literally what I was saying about like, you know, anytime I have negative self-talk, like to do push-ups or sit-ups, you know how strong I'd be? Pretty freaking strong, because the negative self-talk I have is so bad. Like sometimes I'll just be laying there and I'm like, oh my God, what if I'm not good enough? Girl, you are good enough. All of you who are watching this are good enough. Like, what the heck are you saying? You're good for you. If an individual doesn't think you're good enough, screw them. You don't need them. And so like I need to work on like being better, like because I'm also like a big manifester. And so then I'm manifesting these negative cycles because I keep saying like negative things to myself, and it's like I shouldn't be doing that. Like it's not healthy. Like I don't want to live in a state of always talking myself down, and I want to live a life where I'm like, yeah, like positive self-talk. Like I want to live like that, and I deserve that. And I've lived in like a negative self-talk mindset for 10, 15 years. Like I deserve more than what I'm giving myself. And so that's something I really want to work on. Number 23. This is really different from like the past, let's see, like 5 ones I just said. I want to do a cold plunge every month. I did one for my birthday. You saw it in my last video. It was so freaking fun. I had so much fun. So I want to do that like every month, just to like clear my mind. Like it doesn't even matter when, just like anytime during the month, just like do a cold plunge, like at the beach. Hell yeah. But yeah, I did it on my birthday, and it just like felt so rejuvenating, and I just felt so free and so happy. And I was just like sitting there, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like what the heck? It was just amazing. And I was actually supposed to do it today with my friend Becca, but there are king tides in San Diego, and I'm not trying to get swept to sea, so we'll probably do it another day. But I want to do a cold plunge. You know, it definitely makes you realize to like enjoy the small things and to be grateful for things, because like I don't know, I think doing something like that, 1, pushes you outside your comfort zone, but 2, just like really pushes you to like clear your mind. Like I feel like doing a cold plunge in the morning like just washes away everything you were thinking. And yeah, I don't know, I guess another thing I'm trying to do is just like push myself out of my comfort zone. Maybe that's another goal I should put down. I can make it 25 if I do that. But like pushing myself out of my comfort zone, going on like a lunch or a dinner by myself, you know, stuff like that. Like I should work on getting outside my comfort zone, because what am I going to do when I'm like just stuck in my comfort zone? You're not going to grow like that. You're not going to grow as a human by staying in your comfort zone. Like how, girl, do things that make you uncomfortable. I promise you probably really love yourself for doing it. So yeah, that's all my goals. I have a lot this year, and I'm not gonna like be super heartbroken if like not all these goals are, you know, 100% like completed. But as long as like each one I've like done a little bit with, and I've like tried to work on it, and I've put in as much effort as I could, that's all that matters. So yeah, but I'm really excited for 2024. I really think like even if any like whatever happens this year, it's gonna happen. You never know what's gonna really happen in your life, but as long as like I try to just like work better at like behaving the correct way, or like responding correctly, so like if something goes wrong, like I'm not having a full-blown panic attack, it's improvement, you know? So yeah, I'm kind of rambling on at this point. So I'm gonna go make some dinner and then we're gonna do a face mask and then yeah.